Hot, hot. Hi, everybody. How are you today?
What's up, everybody?
What day of the week is this?
It's Tuesday.
Buenos dias. I believe Mark. I can't remember how to say. I told you. You guys remember I was telling you I speak Spanish fluently, but I'm forgetting words because I don't speak it. I cannot remember how to say Tuesday. I think it's martes. Anyway, so we're not going to be on here long. We jumped on here to talk about a very controversial subject. I mean, I doubted coming on. I was like, I'm not sure if I should do this because emotions are so high. But Perry said, let's do it. Why, Perry?
Well, no, I just think it's a conversation that probably need to be had because in this situation, things could have been handled a whole lot differently than what it was. And if somebody's no longer here, it's hard to have that discussion when somebody's no longer here. But, I've seen comments of this and that, and I'm sort of caught up in the middle. It's one of those situations that should have never happened. But hindsight is 2020 when a person do something, then later, damn, maybe I didn't have to go that far.
So
Is
the
when
story, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. No, you good.
So the story's about a deacon that gets pulled over because he was in a car accident. You know how you call the cops, and he is, oh my gosh, I never went back to look at his age. He's in his 60s, and they used a taser on him, and he ends up unalived. Now, it's very controversial because a lot of people are saying you don't use a taser on anybody over their 50s
Uh-huh.
because the younger ones, they can take it, but the older ones was not. It's just very controversial. When it first happened, they wouldn't release the tapes to the family. So we have the tape in its entirety. We watched it. I whittled it down to the important parts. I want you guys to tell us what you think. We're going to do a poll at the end. So what happened was they wouldn't release the tape to the family. The family had to come out and talk about it. And I'm going to play a little bit of what the family said, which was so
Yeah.
heartbreaking. It's very heartbreaking because this is their father. And then we're going to take a vote at the end. So the grand jury starts saying this is not enough evidence. We're going to watch the tape that they watched and made their decision on. I thought about it. I didn't know if we should do it because the family's so fragile, and I would be too.
Right.
Also, they had to sue the police department. They ended up getting $3.8 million. I rounded up to $4 million, and I'm just very hesitant on to even speak on this, but it is in the news. They're all talking about it. You guys sent the tape to Perry, so we just gotta do it the best way that we can. Are you sure we should do this?
Yeah, for me, I think we should because it is what it is, right? If a lot of people out here looking for justice, it's one of those things that need to be talked about. They got a
Well,
settlement from the city,
mhm.
but we here to say sometime we in life we can do things, and then later it's like what's that girl club that used to come on where the girls go out there and fight all the time? Bad girls or something.
Bad Girls Club.
Well, I'm just saying, just in general, right? But now if you look at it, they go out there, first thing they want to do is fight and do all this until things go too far, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Now,
you meant to say that on that other video, Perry.
yeah, no, I'm hearing you, but I'm just saying, with this one, I feel like the officer went too far at the
Well,
end of
let's
the day.
let's let's
Okay,
watch it. Let's watch it, and we gotta. take a poll. This is terrible. But anyway, I want you to first hear some words from the family. It was very, very emotional. You have to have ice in your veins not to feel for this family.
Daughter, the oldest of Johnny Hollman Sr. This right here, I come with heavy heart, tears in my eyes. You got to understand my position. See, that was our father. This is my family. I was on that phone call that night with my daddy. He left my house from Bible study. We had a wonderful Bible study, a good night. But little did I know that was going to be my last encounter with my daddy. Him telling me he loved me and me telling him I love him. I hear my daddy call me. You know, the worst time of my life was these last 17 minutes and 46 seconds that I had to get on August the 10th. See, don't nobody know what we going through unless you done been there. And if you ain't been there, then you can't speak on it. I understand they keep saying it's under investigation. I understand they keep saying they tying it up. But why? Y'all only gave us 5 minutes. And I couldn't even make it through 5 minutes because that's how that video was so hurtful. The way this cop talked to my father and the way he did it. And then for you to put the narrative out there as if he was drunk, he was combative, he was aggressive. That's not my daddy's character. And for somebody to speak on him in that way, it's pissing me off. I'm not only angry, I'm mad as hell. And just like the one said, see, I'm coming in peace because of my daddy, because this is not the way I want to be. I don't want to be at peace because, see, my daddy gone. And just like my sister said, that was our provider. That was our prayer partner. That was the one that we counted on for everything. Our children are falling apart. Our babies can't function. They can't go to school. They can't eat. My nephew ain't spoke to me in 3-4 days. He just looked because he don't understand. I need somebody to understand the pain that we're going through. Y'all need to ask for that video to be released so y'all can see it. And then tell me how you feel. Make the determination on that. Everybody need to see it. Because if you got a heart, if you got family, if you ever had a father, a grandfather, it need to resonate with you. You need to understand what we going through. We ain't just asking for it to be released so they can tear up the city. We asking for it to be released so we can show transparency, so we can move on to the next chapter of our life. This is our new normal. This is what we facing every day. And then for the police to sit around and think it's a game and talk about it. Y'all don't put a narrative out here about our father that we can't get back until y'all release this video.
I mean, she had me in tears.
Yeah. Damn.
That's why I kept asking you, are you sure you wanted to do this video? It's absolutely unbearable. You can feel her pain.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see. What else I have to say before I play this tape? In the tape, you're going to hear him say, "I can't breathe." In the tape, the grand jury saying you could hear the taser going off, but you can't quite see the tasers going off. They are saying that the officer asked him several times to put your hands behind your back.
Yeah.
Now, don't forget, they went on to fire the officer. His name is Kimbrough. They fired him. They said because he didn't wait to arrest him when the supervisor came. But the grand jury saying this is not enough evidence. Also, they passed a new law that they were saying that you can't arrest anyone anymore for not signing a ticket. This is all over a traffic stop.
Right.
And that family, I'm so sorry, you guys. Money can't bring them back.
Nope.
And so let's watch this video to see if the jury got it right. Now, I sympathize for the family, but I have to just tell you what's going on. Why didn't he just put his hands behind his back like the officer asked him to do? That's one argument. Another argument is, I don't. This man was no threat. He's he's senior citizen,
Right.
and you should know better than to tase a senior citizen. It's very strong arguments going on. The family's devastated that the grand jury said there's just not enough evidence here. Is there anything, Perry, you wanted to say before we?
Look, I just say this. At the end of the day, it's an unnecessary unaliving. And I just feel like I feel that family's pain. And that's what I'm saying. Like when parties come together, things go wrong. But at the end of the day, both parties could have maybe did something different to change it. Now, hindsight is 2020. I think that maybe if he would have just put his hands back there, it wouldn't have escalated to that. But however it escalated, I don't think it was necessary what that officer did. That man, in my opinion, was no threat of running away. He could have waited till another officer came if he couldn't get his hand behind his back and handled it that way. So I understand their pain, and a lot of their pain they was going through is trying to get information after it happened. You know how the police officers hold back information and stuff. They probably didn't see the tape until a long time, So and you can't bring nobody back.
You guys were watching the exact same tape the grand jury did. What else did I want to say before we play it? This just happened 18 hours ago, so we have to be very sensitive. If you feel that I wouldn't say brought it on himself, if you feel that he should have just did what the officer asked him to do. So also, the first part of the video is the person that was in the accident. Everybody's really calm except the deacon. I don't know why he was so upset. But here we go. Y'all ready? Here we go.
If you have any officers at 20 East and Hamilton home.
Morning. What happened?
I had the green light, all the traffic up here. And so when I was making
1191, do you have an officer that's pulled out there?
Because the light was green. And I was traffic backed all the way up here. I got this trying to hit me on the side right here.
Officers at the location, they were trying to.
We have our own turn here.
He hit me right here, and he went on down that way with it.
That's copy. I think all my
light was red over here. He wasn't that turn.
Maybe he's on 4.
My light was green.
Precinct.
Is your car still drivable? Or is the tire messed up back there?
I don't know. If we bag up, I can see. I don't even know. And when he hit me right here, he went all the way down that way with. And I said, you want to stop? It's red. You're like, yeah. My light was green.
Come pull your car up right here. Come pull your car up right here.
While the cars are like this real quick, can I just kind of explain what happened from my standpoint?
Is this your car?
Yes.
I mean, I know what happened, but you can tell me. I already watched the camera what happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. You said I could tell you though?
You want to?
Yeah. So, all right. So I'm making a right turn. I even saw him. So as soon as basically essentially all he did was cut it way too sharp and just ran right into my car. As a matter of fact, like you see the reason that it skirts all the way, I wasn't even going. I was essentially like driving at 2-3 miles per hour. And I saw the left. Like,
come on, the car's already up. There you go. Come on. There you go. Turn it right in there.
So yeah, so like let's say there's traffic in terms of like I'm essentially just making a right turn. And I saw the car. He wasn't even looking at me. I even tried to blow him on. He just cut way too sharp and just ran right into my car.
Okay. The accident already happened, so why are we arguing about it? You can go in your car, actually. You can go in your car. You can go wait in your car.
Now, this is where I feel like he's just being really short with the man. It's just a car accident.
Right. And
And
disrespect.
he's upset. You could tell he's upset. He just was in an accident.
Yeah.
So that's my
His
opinion.
emotions was going.
Emotions were high for him.
And this officer is very short with both of them.
Okay.
I mean,
All
when I'm
right.
I'm just saying, yeah, the officer could have did a better job. But go ahead.
Well, I mean, because you're upset. I remember when I get in a car accident, I'm like shaking, and but he was. I feel the officer was short. Could have been a little more empathetic, but okay, let's keep going.
You got your driver's license on you?
Yeah.
I should be able to get that myself. All right, man. Case number for you. All right, I did find you at fault in the accident.
I was in the red light. My light was green.
You cut your turn short.
No, I didn't turn. I can't turn no white what it did. He kept coming at me. It wasn't my fault.
Why are you screaming at me?
I'm not screaming. I'm saying it was not my fault. He ran into my truck.
Okay.
You see where he hit me right here.
All right. So I need you to sign this ticket right here on the X. Okay. I'll get my sergeant for it, but you're still going to sign this ticket. That's fine. But
Maybe I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, guys. Maybe he should have said, "I already saw the tape," so the deacon didn't feel the need to have to keep explaining himself. Hindsight is 2020. I'm just saying, what could have prevented what's getting ready to happen? Don't you think he should have just said, like he did it to the other guy? He said, "I already saw the tape. I know what happened."
Right. That, and then explained it to him a little bit better. The officer tried to explain, you're not admitting guilt with the thing. But the deacon, I feel like, felt like, hey, this shit just happened. He feel unheard.
Right. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
But you're going to sign this ticket right here before I get my sergeant out here. Okay?
No.
You're going to sign this ticket or I'm going to take you to jail. So you got a court date of the 4th of October, 2023 at 8 o'clock, all right? It's not a state of admission or guilt. Just saying that you plan on coming to court and paying the fine beforehand. You can come to court.
I didn't do nothing.
You can come to court and
I
fight
didn't do nothing. Lord have mercy. Jesus, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Who are you screaming at? I told you once, lower your voice.
My voice is heavy anyway.
You're not going to scream at me.
My voice is heavy.
Do you understand what I'm telling you? Now you're going to sign this ticket or I'm going to take you to jail. I suggest you sign the ticket. Then you can talk to my sergeant or whoever you want to talk to, your priest, your wife, I don't care. But you're going to sign it right here. Here you go.
That was just rude. He's being
That was over the top. You can talk to your mama, your priest, your dog.
Yeah.
See, like, he got some kind of attitude. If you don't want the job and you feel like you don't want to be writing up these accidents, don't take the job. And I feel like the deacon at this point, like, just upset. And when you get older, you don't understand all this new stuff with just sign the ticket. He feel like signing the ticket probably can stand
exactly
how the officer is talking to him. Probably believe that signing the ticket, he's saying, yes, I agree. I was guilty. Of course, this don't come out into court, but that's how he could have been feeling.
It's a generation gap. He should have explained to this man more clear or let him get it off. What would it hurt just to listen to his side of the story? But here we go. Sorry.
Because I can see my father acting like that when he was here. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one more time. Sign the ticket.
So you
sign the ticket.
You're trying to make
sign
me
the ticket.
I'm not guilty.
Sign the ticket.
That's what you're trying to make me say.
Sign the ticket.
Okay, I'm gonna sign the ticket. I'm gonna sign the ticket. I'm
So you can't see it. You can't see what happens. The body camera gets covered, but it appears that the officer grabbed him by the arm, probably not real hard, but to turn him towards the paper. This is another reason they said that there's no evidence. You can hear what happens, but you can't see what happens.
And then the man did,
and I'm just saying what the jury said. Go ahead.
The deacon just say, I'm gonna sign a ticket. I'm gonna sign a ticket. But
did he say that?
Yeah, he just said it. Just right.
Let me rewind it. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna rewind it.
Sign the ticket.
I
Sign the ticket.
How can I sign the ticket? You have that.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Sign the ticket.
So you
Sign the ticket.
You're trying to make
Sign
me
the
say I'm guilty
ticket.
of something I'm not guilty of.
Sign the ticket.
That's what you're trying to make me say.
Sign the ticket.
Okay, I'm gonna sign the ticket. I'm gonna sign the ticket. I'm gonna sign the ticket.
Sign the ticket.
Sign
Sign the ticket.
How can I sign the ticket? You have that now.
You're acting crazy.
I'm not doing nothing.
Give me your arm.
I'm right here.
Give me your arm.
I'm right here.
Give me your arm.
My body already hurt, man.
All right.
I'm already.
Another unit. Sign it. It's on the ground.
I feel something. What you doing like this? I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing, sir. Why you hurt me like this, man? I'm old man.
I'm not right away. Sign the ticket. I'm gonna change you. Put your arms behind your back now. Put your arms behind your back. Put your arms behind.
Now we could hear the taser.
That's twice.
Oh, you can't see it. You can hear it. Also, you can't see. There's like little prongs on the end of the taser. You can't see it go into him. But that's what the jury was saying. Let's keep going. Oh, this is hard to watch.
Behind your back.
I am making up your back, sir. I am making up your back, please. Let me get your help. Let me get your help.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
I'm gonna tell your ass one more time. Put your hands behind your back.
Now you can see you see where I paused. You can see it go off, but they're saying that you can't see it go into him. That's what they're saying.
Is that the one that had the prongs? Some of them don't have the prongs, I believe.
I don't know.
Yeah, right.
And
But
is there a chance the officer covered something up with his hands? Why can't we see? I don't know. Let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Somebody help me. Somebody help me. I can't breathe. Come on, man. Move it. Move. Jesus. Don't touch me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Now.
Okay, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Let go of me. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back now.
Radio rate 704.
Put your hands behind your back.
Radio rate officer.
Put your hands behind your back now.
Are you the company?
Put your hands behind your back now.
I don't know if you guys noticed a second officer comes onto the scene. He's also helping. At one point, he stops screaming. So.
Let me get my cuffs. Let me get my cuffs. Hey, dude, this shit is so long. I forgot what it like.
All right, he's got someone with him. Slow him down. He'll make it a 5-9 right away.
Where you going?
Call unit 1240.
Dude, this shit is so long, man.
Keep people coming, please. He's with a record driver assisting him.
Shit.
Also, he is still alive. He's still breathing. He's just not saying anything. He doesn't pass away till he gets to the hospital.
For radio.
1104, go ahead.
20T. Start me supervisor for use of force, please. Start Grady as well.
Supervisor, copy. 1191, I copy.
Hold these in. Sit up, man.
Breathe, man.
Ray, you'll step it up. This guy's bleeding pretty bad. Man.
No, right? Just a 41 at first.
Just that, that's it.
One car 41 or two?
Huh?
One car 41 or what?
2 car. He hit that car up there. I told him sign the ticket.
One car funny.
Yeah.
Agreed.
1191 to 1104. Give him a sternum rub.
Hey, wake up. I am. I think he passed out on me. Wake up.
And they didn't seem too concerned about his health neither. They just casually rolled him over, just doing all this. This officer know what the hell he did. You know, and this is what pisses me off about it. 'Cause like I said, I can see that have being my father. Hell, anybody's father. That officer could have handled this shit all kind of ways. That man was not trying to flee nowhere. Did he sign a ticket? No. He didn't. I mean, you know, why couldn't he get back up to help handcuff him? That's all he had to do. But he was short to me the whole time, had an attitude, and thought because he had that badge on that anything I tell you to do, you need to shut the hell up and do it. It's just wrong.
Perry, do the test. Say, should the officer be in prison? Anyway, the grand jury saw the tape that we just seen. The whole tape is 40 minutes. After this, cops come, say, why didn't he just put his hands behind his back? The ambulance came. He was still breathing. He didn't say anything else. And then they took him to the hospital. And the officer seemed shooken. But it wasn't the officers that made the call. It was the grand jury, which is your average everyday citizens. And they said, this is not enough evidence because you can't see who you can't really see the struggle, the what was going on. But I don't care. I heard, for me, I cannot breathe. When he said that, everything should have stopped, in my opinion.
Right.
Anyway, he has since tried to get back on the force. They did not bring him back on, but he's not going to prison, jail, or trial. So that's what they made a decision, and that's the decision. Of course, the family, they said, is devastated. A lot of people say, well, you got $4 million. So what? I'm sure that they wanted their father and not money. That's an insult when you say that to the family. Do I think the officer intentionally did it? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
For me, doesn't matter if it was intentional. It's the results that happen. You should know that older people, you can't tase older people. I'm not a cop, and I know that. I don't know, Perry. What do you think? Oh, you're doing the poll. We're going to get your poll and see your results. It's just a bad story. It's hard to watch, but this is on the internet. They released it for the public, and we're doing what they released it for. We're scrutinizing the tape, and we're saying BS.
I think the grand jury, after seeing this tape, probably should have looked at this. Now, I'm sure it was autopsy, or whatever, right? To let you know cause of death,
Yes,
right?
there, and so it came back. It was cardiac arrest
Mhm.
because he had cardiovascular disease,
Okay,
which is normal for old people.
right. And I would say this though, and then use their common sense to say he wasn't having a problem standing. He didn't have a problem until after the tase. Now, do I think the officer meant to unalive him? No. I thought he was just being aggressive, trying to force his will on somebody, and it was a way to make him do
But
what he
Perry,
told
what
him.
did he think was going to happen with him being so brash?
Oh, the officer?
Yes,
Oh,
he was talking to him like he was a child.
right, right. But
What
he
did he
thought
think
he
would happen? His attitude was terrible. I do understand that I respect police. They deal with some crazy situations, and every
right,
time we're in fear, we call them and we ask for the help, and they put their lives on the line. But there's still rules for him to follow and ways for him to act too. You can't take your problems out on from other people. I don't know if he had a long day or what. He just didn't handle it right. And this case should be going to trial, but it is not. Sorry,
right.
Perry. Go ahead. I keep
Oh,
cutting
no,
you
no, I'm
off.
with you there. I'm just saying that that's the whole thing. He was just being overly aggressive. And had bad day or not, that wasn't your job to do. That man was not trying to flee, do nothing. The hell with that ticket. I'm sure a lot of people don't sign the ticket, just have another officer come up. When he get there, both of y'all can handcuff him. That man did not need to be tased. This officer's like, hey, you're not respecting my badge. That's
But
the
so
damn problem. Huh?
they're also saying that they saw the electricity, but they never seen the prongs go out.
Well, Sharrell, some tasers don't have the prongs. I know you're talking
I'm
about
talking
the
about the police tasers.
oh. Huh?
That was a big part of their decision. We don't know. We heard them say, "Don't grab my arm." They couldn't see it, but that's their decision. What did your results say? I want to see what everyone else says.
Let me see.
Ooh, child, that was hard to watch, y'all. Oh, Jesus, Perry, you gotta quit picking these.
6% says no, 94% says yes. That he 94% said he should be in prison.
In prison. Well,
And
he didn't go, so
maybe not like, on first degree or whatever. I don't think that was his main purpose to do that. But that's what his actions caused. So where's the accountability there? The city paid the almost $4 million. He got fired for breaking the police policy. So they see he did some wrong somewhere in there, right? They didn't rehire him. That's just my stance. And prayers go out to that family because I know even these things going out, the reminders of it, it's crazy. And you sitting there waiting for years for justice, and this what you get. The grand jury saying, no, it's not enough evidence.
let's just see a couple opinions, and then this is a short video today. If you can't handle a senior, what are you really doing? This is sick. They didn't need to see it. They know what he did. I mean, you could hear it. Oh boy, this.
Mm-hmm.
They need to overturn the ridiculous ruling. I mean, I don't think they're going to, but it was just wrong. They put him under tremendous stress, causing his blood pressure to rise, which affects his heart. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, that was we Fulton County taxpayers paid for the man's accident and that jackass bad decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So Cassandra lives in Atlanta. His actions caused the man to lose his life. Yeah. What if we see it and we're watching the same exact tape, but I'm just saying what was explained to me, and that what they said is true. You can't see the tussling, you can't really see it. That is true. But common sense has to prevail. At some point, we could hear it. We could hear the taser going off.
Right.
Now, they're saying, is he just clicking it or is he tasing him with it? I don't know.
I mean, even forcing him to the ground. Look, that man didn't have that problem when he was standing up. It didn't happen until you put him on the ground and then that taser went off. And after that, things wasn't the same. I mean, you got to use some common sense. Now, I don't know how the jury was made up or whatever, all that stuff. But, I mean, to me, more should have happened.
Lynette says, is it a law that you must sign a traffic ticket? It was their policy, and they changed it now. It doesn't matter to that family that they changed it because they lost the most precious gift ever. Anyway, that's what Perry wanted to talk about today. Perry, finish this up and say what you got to say and what led you to even want to do this.
Well, I think these are the kind of conversation we need to talk about, how sometimes people can overly step their bound by even wearing a badge or feeling like they got the power to do extra things. And then when things get to this point, then they want to act like, well, that's not what I meant to do. But you get to watch how you act and your actions is why I want to show it. And then, because at the end of the day, this officer, no, he's not he's no longer a police officer, but these people no longer have their father, their husband, their minister, over something that didn't have to go this far. I guess the message is a lot of stuff we report on is things that went too far, and 99% of the time, they didn't have to go there. They didn't have to go there. That man wasn't fleeing or anything else.
All right, you guys, thank you for watching. I'll be picking the next stories the next couple days because Perry goes real life. And I want to send out my condolences for the family and say that, if they're not going to say it, I'm going to say it. I'm sorry this happened to you, and it was so unnecessary.
Yeah. And then I may be back this evening because it's this other story I've been thinking to do about how loved ones can hurt you the most. That's what I would say if I do this video today. I just want to show you guys this stuff and go through this real life stuff I'm talking about. Real life pain and everything else. But
all right. Thank you, everybody. Let me know your comments down in the comment section. Perry, take us out.
Well, I don't got the button.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.